Hey YouTube, AB Figs here. Welcome back to WWE Figure News. If you missed yesterday, I covered the preview night of San Diego Comic-Con as far as WWE figure releases go. They revealed defining moments Chris Jericho based off of Vengeance 2001. If you missed that, go check it out. It was an awesome video. It's gotten a lot of attention so far, so that must mean that people like it. So yeah, please check it out if you missed it. There were some great figure reveals yesterday. As I said, the defining moments Chris Jericho, as well as a few other things that were revealed and shown to us. But in today's news, this was a big day for WWE figure reveals. They revealed quite a few different waves of figures. They surprised us, and with the display case that they had yesterday, which was filled with previously released figures, they included some new releases that will be coming out relatively soon. The first one was Elite Series 52. Seth Rollins, they revealed. This one looks great. The figure looks great. The only thing that doesn't make sense is the fact that it's being displayed with the WWE title. In theory, it should come with the Universal title, but then again, he never actually held the title. But it would make more sense than this. Hopefully they change it before the final release, but who knows? It could just be this. Ken Shamrock, I'm really excited to see the full figure underneath the robe. It looks great so far. The head captures his expression perfectly, and it's probably one that I'd pick up as well. It's a pretty iconic attire. I was expecting it to be the blue, but the red is just fine. D'Lo Brown, this one would go very well with the Elite 2-pack Nation of Domination, Farouk and The Rock. It comes with the European title and the chest plate. This one looks great. A lot of detail on the tights and the chest plate, and the face, man, is so accurate. Xavier Woods, the first member of the New Day that's being revealed today. It's obviously in there. Is that orange or pink? It's hard to tell. I'll just say orange and blue and gold attire. Very detailed. It comes with the unicorn horn, the vest, and the trombone. So, packed with accessories in this one, and a lot of detail. Kofi Kingston, same thing, comes with the unicorn horn, and the vest looks great. Same color attire as Xavier Woods. And then finally, Braun Strowman coming with the stretcher. And then, is that a new head sculpt? I think it is. It looks awesome in my opinion. It looks a lot like him. And the pants, it's not a new mold, but a new design. We haven't seen this on a WWE figure before. Looks great. It's probably one that I'd pick up myself. The next set that they revealed in the display case, I was correct with my prediction that they would reveal Elite Series 53. I'm glad that they revealed it, and I am kind of surprised that they had all the figures ready to show. But the first one is Alexa Bliss. This one looks really good. They've obviously done some unique molding with the top. And are those gloves removable? It looks like they may be. So it's very clever how they were able to do that. And the head, yeah, I reckon it captures her. Is it a little big, or is it just the hair that makes the head look big? Yeah, it's probably the hair that makes the head look big. Next we've got The Miz. We can't see anything underneath that jacket, but it does look pretty good. It's hard to tell what that face thing is. He probably wore it at a pay-per-view or something, I do not remember. But the jacket does look pretty bulky on him. I'm not sure why it looks that big on him. It looks like it's meant to fit someone bigger like Braun Strowman perhaps. But looks alright. It's something different for Miz figures, and Miz collectors will have to pick this up because it definitely does look different. Heath Slater, finally another Heath Slater Elite figure, based off his run when he was trying to get into SmackDown Live, I'm pretty sure, about a year ago. And when he captured the SmackDown Tag Team Championship with Rhino, comes with the SmackDown Tag Team Championship to go with the Elite Series 50 Rhino figure. And the figure itself looks pretty good. My only complaint would be with the shirt. It's a plastic shirt, of course, and it's just far too big on him. It just looks ridiculous. But the figure looks great. A lot of detail on the tights, and the head looks really good. It looks a lot like him. Then we've got Kevin Owens. awesome figure, in my opinion. Still the problem with the huge arms, but that's never going to be fixed, unfortunately. The head looks the same as the Elite Series 47A Kevin Owens, but the beard looks like it's painted a bit differently, and this actually kind of resembles Kevin Owens finally. Finally, a Mattel head sculpt that kind of resembles Kevin Owens. So I'm probably going to find myself picking this up if I have the money. It also comes with a Universal Championship, so it's good that they get more of those out. But one thing that I did just notice is on the hands, the pegs for the hinge, they're black. It looks like they should be skin color. But hopefully they fix it before the final release, because it's probably a little bit of a wait before the set comes out. And we've got Chris Jericho, similar to the list WWE exclusive Elite figure that was recently revealed a few weeks ago, but different color scheme on the attire, and they used a different head on it. I reckon there's nothing wrong with it, but perhaps it could have the goatee. Maybe it does if we get a closer look, but that's the best photo we have now. It has the scarf and the list of Jericho just like that other figure. Oh, and there's also the pen down by his feet, so it's pretty good. If people don't get their hands on that other Chris Jericho figure, this one's always there, and it's almost as good. And then we've got Big E, who comes with the unicorn horn and the vest to go along with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. This one looks really good as well. It'd stand out on anybody's shelf, and I may even find myself picking up this set of New Day. But money is the only issue, because buying 3 elites at a time for me is a bit of a struggle, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get my hands on all 3 of these, but I'd love to, because they look awesome. Another set they revealed in the display case was Basic Series 77. Again, I was correct with my prediction for them revealing this set. I have a little something to say about the set of figures, but first we'll go through who's in the set. It's Dean Ambrose, the first time a figure has had this Dean Ambrose shirt on. Looks pretty good. The figure does look good, I'll say that. The head is the new head. Looks a lot like Dean Ambrose. Roman Reigns, unlike that Basic Series 74 figure, it has the arm tattoo. It looks like it's in the same color scheme as the Basic Series 74. They finally fixed the issue, and the arm tattoo looks really good. It looks more detailed than it usually does. Seth Rollins, same attire as the then now Forever Elite, but except it has a shirt on. I don't really like the figures with the painted on t-shirts, as opposed to the cloth ones, or even just the plastic ones. I don't really like these, but I'm sure there's a big market out there for Seth Rollins fans that will happily buy this figure. We've got Finn Balor. They've already got a new Finn Balor figure coming out with the Balor Club armband. I have to assume it says Balor Club on the armband, but if it's plain black, it's still fine, because it's updated Finn Balor. And then finally, the debut figure of Corey Graves. This one is probably the letdown of the set. The head kind of resembles him, but the paint lets it down a little bit, and the body just looks a bit too bulky for him. I don't think the body mold suits him very much. So now to the issue I have with this set. If you haven't noticed it by now, it looks like Mattel are cutting down on the articulation for basic figures. First, look at the bicep joint. There actually is no bicep joint on this. It's just from the shoulder down to the elbow, it's just one piece of plastic, sadly. So no more bicep rotation for basic figures, sadly. I'm not sure what their resolution for this is to giving you more articulation in that area, but sad to see it go. And also, they do have the new elbow joints as well. Everyone has their own opinion on that. I've heard people say good things about it and bad things about it, so I'll just leave it at that. But also, a better picture to show the ankles is the Seth Rollins. There is no ankle articulation anymore either for basic figures, so this is very sad. I can see why they're doing it. It's probably cost reasons, and they want to keep the basic figures at the price that it's been at for years, but to do that they had to cut down on articulation. The day has finally come that the quality is blatantly being decreased because of cost reasons. I just have to assume that that's why they've done it. It's sad for people that like to play with their figures or pose their figures or do action shots. I am not that kind of person that opens the figures up and plays with them, so I'm not as affected as some of you guys would be, but it's still very sad to see, and I might not buy any more basic figures from this point on if they're going to continue to be like this. I don't know at this stage, but it's very sad. Let me know your opinions on this in the comments, or do you think that this is only temporary? Who knows? Mattel haven't said anything about this yet, so we have to wait and see. Now moving on from the display case, WWE had a big panel at San Diego Comic-Con this morning, including probably half of the women's roster in WWE. They had this new set coming out, the Fashion Dolls, I believe they're called. If you missed yesterday's video, they revealed a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 2-pack of the Fashion Dolls with Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair in their WrestleMania 32 attires, including the robes and whatnot. But today was the full reveal for the set and what their plans are as far as release dates and what different sets will be out. First, they showed the 12-inch ones. These come with cloth accessories. It looks like they're interchangeable, 2 different attires perhaps. I don't really know what to say about these because I won't be buying them. They're not my piece of cake, but I'll just run through the line. They've got Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Sasha Banks, Natalya, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Eva Marie, and Alicia Fox. And coming in spring 2018, they have Bayley and Naomi. So I suppose it's pretty exciting for those of you who are going to be buying them. There's also a Fashion Doll 5-pack. I don't know if this is going to be exclusive to any retail shop, but included in the set are Nikki and Brie Bella, Natalya, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks, all in different attires from their singles releases. They also have some 6-inch figures coming out. Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, and Charlotte Flair. Looks like they're going to be in single packs. They also have an Ultimate Entrance playset to go along with the 6-inch figures. So pretty exciting for those who want to do action shots or some sort of role-playing. And they also have Ultimate Fan Packs, much like the ones for the regular Mattel WWE line that they used to do. These are Bayley and Sasha Banks. They include a DVD plus some accessories. So Bayley comes with the bow and the wristband, and Sasha Banks comes with the hand rings. These are actually wearable. They aren't for the figure, they are for you. Finally, moving on from that, and possibly the most exciting part of today's WWE figure reveals at San Diego Comic-Con, we have the panel reveals for these. They revealed some concept pictures for upcoming Elite WWE figures. First, we've got Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows comes with the jacket and the Raw Tag Team Championship, and Carl Anderson comes with the t-shirt and the Raw Tag Team Championship. It's very cool that they're able to add the Raw Tag Team Championships into figures so soon. It hasn't even been a year since the Raw Tag Team Championships were unveiled. And the attire's very detailed as well. Stone Cold Steve Austin, it feels like it's been a while since we've gotten an Elite Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. This one is in the jeans, the blue jeans. It comes with the hat, the short sleeve t-shirt, which I assume will be plastic, but who knows, and also the Round Eagle WWE Championship, but it's got the purple strap, so it's very cool. It's something that we haven't gotten yet, so I'm excited for that. Oh, and also I noticed it has the necklace on the figure. Batista, this is the most exciting figure reveal for me today because I'm a big Batista fan. This is a figure that I really wanted that I thought Mattel would never release since Batista is no longer with the company. It's obviously in his WrestleMania 21 attire from when he went up against and beat Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship. Speaking of the World Heavyweight Championship, it comes with it right there, and it also comes with the contract that Batista signed for this matchup where Evolution broke up. Very cool figure, and I assume it will be a Network Spotlight figure just because it's a big moment in Batista's career. It could be defining moments, but I don't see that happening. James Ellsworth, they actually made a figure of him. I'm very shocked that the figure that they made of him was Elite. A lot of new molding for this figure. From as far as I can tell, the head's new, The shoulders are new, the arms are new, the torso is new. It's too hard to tell about the trunks and the legs, if they're new or not, but this does come with the James Ellsworth t-shirt, and it has the tattoo details. Ember Moon, one thing I can say about this is I hope it looks as good as this does in the real life figure form, because this looks amazing in the concept pictures. I can't wait to see the proper pictures for this, and I can only assume that this will be a part of the NXT line, perhaps a Series 2 of the Elites. This looks amazing, and probably one of the better figures that were revealed today. Jack Gallaher, it's one of the first Cruiserweight figures we've seen, and it's in Elite form. I wouldn't be able to guess where this figure will be released. Possibly Walmart Then Now Forever set, or maybe Network Spotlight, maybe even the main Elite line, who knows. But we do know it comes with the umbrella. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be able to open or not, but it has the colourful trunks as well. Very unique and cool looking figure. Mean Gene Oakland, they're finally going to do an official release for this figure. Who knows where it'll be? Possibly the next Hall of Fame Elite set. That would be exciting. Maybe a 4-pack. I don't see it being a 4-pack because I don't think they'll be making any more of those. But yes, finally a Mean Gene figure. It comes with the microphone, a red alternate jacket perhaps, and is that a light? I don't think the light will work, but it'll just be for display purposes only. But it looks really cool. And something a lot of old school collectors have been waiting for years and years and years. Maurice, I couldn't tell you what attire this figure is based off, but it does look like it's something that she's worn for quite a while now. It comes with the hat and the Intercontinental Championship. Of course, she never actually had a title reign with this, but she's carried it around for the Miz for quite a while. So this figure will probably be made to go with that Elite Series 53 Miz figure. We've got Neville. This is probably one of the more exciting figures as well that will be released, because it's the first time the Cruiserweight Championship will be released in figure form, and this is obviously an updated Neville figure with the longer beard and the fully black attire. This looks really cool, and Neville has been probably the most crucial member of the Cruiserweight division, so it's great that we're getting an Elite figure of him. It also comes with that stand thing that you attach to the ring post of your ring, and you can attach the figure to the end of it so you can display it doing a high flying move, possibly the Red Arrow. I'm not sure if that'll be possible, but yeah, you can do anything. Another Elite Macho Man Randy Savage figure. I'm not complaining at all, because it's nice to get new Macho Man figures all the time. I would guess that this is going to be a part of the Network Spotlight set, but who knows, it could be a part of the Then Now Forever set as well. This is in his USA attire. I wouldn't know when he wore this, because obviously I was born after he wore this. But it still looks very cool, and something different to put on your shelf. And for those people that collect just Macho Man figures, it'll stand out amongst your collection. Scotty Too Hotty, a part of Too Cool. It looks like he comes with the bucket hat, the yellow shirt with the white stripe, and the yellow, black and grey camo pants. This is going to be a first time in the line release. Hopefully not too far away will be a Grandmaster 6A figure. I'm not sure if they have the rights to that yet, but who knows. It looks like a really decent figure, and also has the glasses as well. I almost missed that. Ty Dillinger will be getting Elite treatment. I could only assume that this will also be part of the NXT line exclusive to Target. I would assume it's going to be in the Elite Series 2 for the NXT line. It comes with his iconic entrance jacket, the 10 jacket, and obviously he's in the purple Perfect 10 attire. And they didn't forget to add a shoulder tattoo. Now to unpainted prototypes. First, Sheamus comes with the glasses, and I'm not sure if this is one piece or not, but it comes with the entrance wear, I guess. This looks like it could be a WrestleMania 33 attire, because I believe the first time that they wore this entrance attire was indeed WrestleMania 33. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. And to go with Sheamus, we've got Cesaro, including the same accessories. I think that's not a new head sculpt for Cesaro, I think it's the same one, but it's always good to get new Elite Cesaro figures. Braun Strowman, another elite Braun Strowman figure, but except this one has a screaming head sculpt, and it looks like that's the door from the ambulance. They will be releasing a Braun Strowman figure with the door that he knocked over on the ambulance when he tried to run into Roman Reigns, but he missed and then knocked the door off instead. It looks like that's what it is. I can't really say anything about this because it's probably going to be very similar to the Elite Series 52 Braun Strowman. Mickie James, after probably 7.5 years, is being reintroduced into the line. The figure looks decent. It's too hard to judge without the paint. The head sculpt looks accurate, but one thing that does not make any sense is the fact that the accessory that is next to it, that looks like it will be coming with it, is the NXT Women's Championship. That doesn't make any sense. Mickie James has never worn that belt. I hope that this is just an error and they will fix it up and give Mickie James a different accessory if this will indeed be an elite figure. But it's good to see Mickie James back in the line. And the last figure that was revealed today is an elite Elias Sampson figure. Hot off of his debut a few months ago in WWE. It looks like a pretty interesting figure. It comes with a breakable guitar. The last time we saw that, I believe, was from Elite Series 31, The Rock. This also comes with, is that a scarf? And sunglasses. So this will be a really interesting release. Could this be in the NXT line as well? Or will this make its first time in the line debut in the Elite Series? Who knows? One thing that I can also notice is that it has molded on wrist cuffs. That's all for the coverage of Day 1 of San Diego Comic-Con WWE figure reveals. What was your favourite figure that was revealed today? Let me know in the comments. For me, it's definitely the Batista from WrestleMania 21. Whether it's a store exclusive or in the main Elite line, I'll be making sure to pick that one up because I need that for my collection. Also, if you're not subscribed yet and you're new to this channel, please subscribe because I'll be providing more updates tomorrow perhaps, and maybe throughout the rest of the week regarding WWE figure reveals because we're not done today. Tomorrow they'll be revealing some more WWE figures, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed all the figure reveals today, hit the like button, and what's your opinion on the decrease in basic articulation? I'd be interested to know your opinion because I've seen a lot of different opinions for that, so I'd be interested to see yours. Thank you for watching, and subscribe.